Hey, Balatro Beanie Weenies. We have a run today that got pretty interesting. I think it's a good Balatro beginner run where I can talk a lot about what I was thinking throughout my run, and then it gets pretty crazy. So there's a lot here for everyone. I think we go on kind of a crazy ride. So let's take a look at this run. So yeah, we are going to do a run on blue deck, white stake, so basic difficulty. Blue deck gives you +1 hand every round, allows you to play one extra hand. It's a great beginning deck. As always, we have to get 300 points. So how do I do that? I go for a flush. We're discarding. We got a flush right here. And bada bing, bada boom, we got ourselves on to round 2. Some interesting stuff, but you know, I always feel pretty confident to just skip. I might open this buffoon pack. I did. Okay, +80 chips if played hand contains 2 pair. Okay. Maybe we will take that into consideration. Keep us going. So it looks like I have some kings at 8s. I'm going for maybe a full house. So searching for a king or an 8. I get 3 8s. So I ship it. I'm going to get +80 chips. That's going to be more than enough to reach 450. 656. You know, at the beginning of my run, I'm getting jokers to survive, but I'm also trying to get my interest up to $25. If you don't understand that, every $5 you have in the bank, like right now I have $16, every $5 I'm going to get an extra dollar at the end of the round. So right now I'll get +$3 by having $15 in the bank. I have 16. You have to meet that cap. There's a full house right there. So I'm going to get the reward money. And as you can see, I'm getting $3 interest. Hey, I've reached $25. So once you get to $25, you have reached the interest cap. I'm getting the egg. The egg has +10 molt on it. And I'm looking at that hack. Hack is a strange card. It re-triggers your cards that are 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if you play these low cards, they're going to get re-triggered a second time. I felt pretty interested in that, wanting to build a deck around that. There's my Saturn. So it looks like we're going to play straights. So when you're playing straights, and I'm more specifically playing low straights, but it looks like I have 6, 5, 4, 3, so I can just get rid of that ace. I'm looking for a 7 or a 2. I have a discard. Go ahead and use it. There's my 2, so I have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Fantastic. See how they're getting triggered? All right. And now at this point, I'm kind of don't need that 2-pair joker. I'm looking at that invisible joker. So how the invisible joker works is you have to play 2 rounds and it doesn't do anything, but then it becomes active. And when you sell it, it duplicates one of the jokers that you have in your joker slots. I open a celestial pack, get another straight. My straights are at level 3. I really like playing straights. I think they're a great hand to start learning. Once maybe you've mastered your flushes and you're looking for something a little different, straights scale really well. Scale way better than flushes, Jupiter cards. And, you know, during this run, I'm not playing any straight I see. I'm kind of starting to really look for these low straights because I want hack to trigger. All right, I get 2,700 for that straight. Okay, I'm at $16. I'm doing well. I feel like I should save for interest, but maybe I'm going a little hunting for maybe a hermit. This is... Okay, I want to use hack, so maybe the 4 and the 2 would be good. Use like the magician. There it is. That means I have an extra chance. Those are going to get triggered twice, so I have a higher chance of those lucky cards being triggered. I get the flint early on. The flint can be completely brutal because it cuts your base chips in half. You see my level 3 straights kind of go down. So I'm going to have to play a second straight. 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get a 2 or a 7. I'm looking at my outs. I have 3 7s and 4 2s. There it is. I can go either high or low. There we go. And we're out. We're out of the flint. And you see the invisible joker is now active. So I don't want to use it right away. I want to sell this joker because I don't want that to duplicate. And I'm okay with the egg being duplicated right now. I get 2 hacks, which means my 2, 3s, and 4s, 2, 3, 4, and 5s are going to be triggered twice. So really, they're going to be re-triggered 3 times altogether, which is pretty cool. I'm thinking, do I want some chips? Do I? I don't think I need it. I think I want to buy that voucher at some point. I'm going to go with the riffraff. Because while I'm pretty... Ooh, I get Odd Todd. So Odd Todd, or odd cards, are going to get me plus 31 chips, which means if I play them on my 2, 3, or my ace, 3, or 5, they're going to get the 3s and 5s that'll get re-triggered, which is a ton of chips. So I have my 3 and my 5. So I am really looking for possibly... There we go. So I'm going to play ace through 5 and watch the chips go up. So already I'm making 14,400 points. It's round 7. I'm feeling pretty good. I like Odd Todd, and that Mystic Summit is looking pretty tasty because it gives me plus 15 molt, and it just gives me 50 extra chips. I'm going to go ahead and buy this voucher, making everything less expensive. Everything's now 25% cheaper. So yeah, I'm discarding high cards, looking for ace through 5. There it is. And, you know, my Mystic Summit isn't even active right now. You have to use all your discards to get that plus 15 molt, but it doesn't matter. I don't even need that card right now. So I'm in a good place. Of course, I'm always getting the 50 chips from it, which is nice. So I can turn my ace into a 2 with strength. I don't remember what was my last. Okay, the magician. I might go for the magician so I can make more lucky cards. Okay. So I can put that on the 5, 3, or 2. Those magician cards. I can hang these. Oh, looks like. Wait. Yeah, do your magician. Good job. Yeah, go for it. Okay, yeah, that's fine too. I decided to put it on the 5 because I know I'm going to have to use the 5 no matter what. The lowest straight will still need a 5 and anything higher will. Okay, heart cards are debuffed. I don't care. I got the power of a double hack. Double hackathon. Real yuck over here. Maybe I should get a joke book and tell jokes while we play this run. Cool. Okay, my temperance is up to $27 because of the egg. At the end of every round, I get plus $3 from the egg. So that allows temperance to be quite high. I am eyeing the hangman. The hangman is so valuable that I'm actually thinking, is the hangman worth $27? You know, I decide I'm going to get the blank voucher. If you don't know what the blank voucher does, all I would say is keep buying the blank vouchers. I know it does not only when you have the money to do so, but you know, once you buy a certain amount, something happens. So keep buying them. I'm rolling in the dough, so I get a re-roll looking for... Oh, I get a hermit. I'm back to rolling in the dough. Checking my vouchers. Checking my boss. It's the wheel. I'm gonna get the joke book. It's gonna be awful. All right, I'm back and I found the joke book. The world's all-time best collection of good, clean jokes. I found this book on the street, just on the sidewalk, and it's probably the worst joke book I've ever looked at. It has got some of the worst jokes I've ever read, heard, and since we're playing double hack, I feel like it's only appropriate to read some of these jokes. You want a couple? Okay, here's one. Which fly makes films? Which fly makes films? Steven Spielberg. What is sticky and plays the trumpet? Louis Armstrong. What goes woof, woof, talk? A watchdog. Hey, you load 16 tons and what do you get? A hernia. We'll come back to these. These will be sprinkled in. You know what I mean? Sprinkled in. Space Joker could be really good, but I decide no. I love Cartomancer. You see me eyeing it. I don't think I'm going to take it. Let's open this Arcana pack. I could turn those aces into 2s. because, you know, twos are re-trigger, but aces don't. Does make my odd Todd a little less powerful, but in the end, you know, I probably won't be holding on to odd Todd too long. I'm leveling up my straights. Once you level up your hand a certain amount, like if you use planet cards, oh, there's a blue seal, and it's a 2. Couldn't ask for a better card. There's Saturn. So right now I'm already getting 120 chips. So odd Todd, while it's great with the re-triggering, I won't need it for much longer. Okay. Getting rid of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. And my Mystic Summit again wasn't an active, so but I don't need it. So it really, I'm in a comfortable place to think about getting rid of it. Mail-in rebate. A very strong card to generate your econ. I could sell my egg, but I would lose the +10 molt. That's kind of the molt that I use the most right now. I could probably sell Mystic Summit or Odd Todd and be fine. Ooh, I'm going for the egg. Oh, I skipped. Wow. I get the Sun and Hierophant. You know, I'm starting to think about also like my end game, and I'm re-triggering my cards and I'm playing straight. I could turn them all into hearts, and there's possibility for Bloodstone, which has a chance of any heart card getting you times 1.5. It's 1 in 2 chance. So my thought is, well, if I'm going to choose a suit, I think it'll be hearts. I think that would be really strong with hack. And there I go. I begin my journey of turning my low straights, ace through 5 or ace through 6, into hearts. All right, I'm at 62,000. There's seed money, which is going to be huge. Seed money allows your interest cap to now be at $50. So that means I'm going to make a ton of money if I can stay above 50. Now, you don't have to. Sometimes it's good to go below that. You're still going to be gaining more interest. Anywhere between 25 and 50 you'll be getting more money, but 50 is kind of the max. 6, 7, 8. I'm thinking, do I want, so like traditionally, you know, you would keep 8, 6, 7, 8 and search for 5, 9 or 5, 4, but I'm like, I want that low straight. So I'm playing a little unconventional for straights in general, but I'm leaning into the build of my deck. And right here, I have my straight, I have my winning hand, I have my blue seal, and I'm ready to send it. With that 2 lucky card being triggered 3 times, let's see if it triggers. Yeah, 20 mult. Okay, we're at 26,000. And we level up Saturn to level 6. This is one of those runs where things really fall into place. You have picked a path, and now you're just doing your best to enhance that road you're on. I'm thinking I could sell the egg and then get the Baron and sell that. I'm at the point where I'm ready to replace some of these Jokers. And I'm just not quite sure what to replace it with. Yeah, I could play Sing Double and get ×2 as long as I play my straights with clubs, which is usually fairly easy. I think I'll check and see that my clubs are kind of low. 2, 3, 4, 6 are clubs. So I decide not to worry about it. Now there's a banana. That's ×15 mult. I get $32 selling my egg. And I am now a little stronger. Three, 4, 5. Ace 3, 4, 5. I can discard like that, or I can get rid of the ace. I think, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I just need a 2 or a 7, which makes things easy. The open-ended straight. That means I have outs on the left or the right of my straight. So I have 3 7s and 7 2s. So I should be able to find my straight. And there it is. And with 4 lucky cards, it's feeling pretty sweet. And I got my blue seal. I'm riding the wave. Riding the wave to Lucky Town. 20 mult. $20. Couldn't get better than that. Feels good. I'm using my Saturn cards before I go to the shop, so it has a chance for Saturn cards to appear in the shop. If I hold it up there, the Saturn cards cannot appear in the shop. So let's open it up. All right, we get Talisman and Aura. I'm definitely thinking Talisman. Put it on a 4. Gets re-triggered. I make myself $6 every time I play that card. No, I get more than that. I get $9. All right, let's open up this Arcana pack. We're probably going to take the Hermit. And we're swimming in money. Okay, there's Showman. Showman can be very powerful, but as you can see, I don't really need another hack. But at some point, Showman can be really powerful when you're really looking for a copy of another card. Okay, this is how you play the Serpent. After player discard, always draw 3 cards. So just discard 1 card, you're going to draw 3. Discard 1 you don't need. I don't need this king. I don't need this 10. Okay. And we actually don't have a straight yet. Oh wait, we do have a straight. It's not hackable, but we're at level 7 with our straight, so I think it's going to be fine. I'm also eyeing... I maybe should have played that 4 just for the money. Luckily, I can play it right here. So, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, gonna get more chips on those cards. Have my blue seal. Yep, $9 for playing that 4. I also got $20 from that lucky card. Alright, I get Antimatter. So I go for it. Antimatter gives me an extra Joker slot, so I can now add another Joker to my Joker slots. I have 5 out of 6. Temperance. I could take the to-do list, but I don't really need it. And I really don't need these cards either. I'm starting to get picky about what I want to add. I decided to use my Temperance and pick up a Devil so I can make it a gold card. And look at there, another gold seal on a 4. Go for it, Matthew. You can do it. I already have a gold seal on a 4, but what's the harm? I could add another 5, but it's not a heart. Okay, I have seed money. I don't want to go below 50, and I'm going to fight the needle. Play only one hand. That should be fine. Six, 7, 8, 9. I could go for... I have a straight right now, but I think I'm thinking about being greedy and trying to search for that 4. But no, I think I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. I'm gonna make my blue seal gold card because I'm holding on to that already. All right, 25,000. Level up my Saturn, my straights. All right, baseball card. Baseball card gives you times 1.5 per uncommon. Both of the hacks are uncommon. So just those 2 hacks alone is going to give me times 1.5 times 1.5, so times 3 by... Fortune teller is stronger than the banana, but I kind of want to maybe keep the banana. Have it go extinct for the chance of getting Cavendish. Cavendish gives us times 3 mult, but you have to let the banana go extinct. I'll take Temperance here. Tempting, it's so pretty, but you don't really need it. Now I might take this mail-in rebate because I don't really need Odd Todd or Mystic Summit really right now. Okay, I'm getting rid of Odd Todd. Six, 7, 8, 9. So I could go for that straight, but I think I'm starting to go for my low straights. Also made some money on the mail-in rebate. 4, 5, 6. So it looks like I'm searching for a 3. I have 4 3s. Okay, I'm going a little safer route. I know I have 2s if I need. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I either need a 3 or an 8. I have 2 8s and 4 3s. That's 6 outs. Okay, I'm gonna have to throw away a hand. It's okay to throw away some hands to dig for your winning hand. So I'm still looking for a 3 or an 8. Great. Either one will do. I have my blue seal, which is also a gold card. I'm going to make $9 off that gold seal 4. Banana goes extinct, which is okay with me. So now I have an extra Joker slot. And $97 to spend, which is pretty nice. I'm going to use this High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess does Jupiter and Uranus, which gives me a higher chance to get a straight card. I don't know why I didn't use the straight flush. That's an error. I like that steel card. I might sell Jupiter. Or use it? You don't need to use it to sell that thing. Yeah. Temperance, go ahead and use it. Okay, card sharp is uncommon, so I'll already get times 1.5. And then it'll be times 3 if I have to play 2 straights. Alright, throwback is uncommon and it's polychrome, so times 1.5 for polychrome and times 1.5 for it being uncommon using the rare baseball card. So there we go. And if I skip any, hey, there's Neptune. I should be grabbing that because my thought is, you know, when I can, I'm changing my cards into hearts. So eventually I may want to start playing and leveling up my straight flushes. I have a winning hand, ace through 5. I have my blue seal. I need to sell I either need to play my steel card, tarot card, or sell Uranus. Sometimes you forget. When you have your blue seal, make sure you leave one slot open. I did. Play it. $20 and 20 more. And I get 164,000. Not bad. Alright, that voucher is Hieroglyph, which sends you back in time 1 ante. So see how it's 70,000 points? It'll send me back in time, giving me more time to level up my stuff. What I sacrifice is -1 hand, so I only have 4 hands to play. But I haven't needed to. I can beat my bosses in 1 hand right now. So I feel pretty good about going ahead and using it. So now I've gone back in time. As you can see, it's not 70,000 anymore, it's 40,000. And now I have more time to level up. So you do sacrifice a hand. So if you're playing a game and, you know, you're not beating the boss in 1 to 2 hands, you might want to consider not using the hieroglyph. It can be tough. Okay, here I'm going to start using the Hangman. It's time to remove cards from my deck. I can use the Fool to get the Hangman again. I'll probably do that. So right now I have 50 cards in my deck. It used to be 52, right? It starts with 52. The more cards I can remove of my deck, the easier it's going to be to find my ace through 5 or 2 through 6 straight, right? So I'm going to remove probably the king and the nine. I don't need them. Get out of here. And let's search for my winning hand. 2, 3, 4, 6. Keep the ace, or I can keep the 6. Keeping the ace. I get my blue seal too, so I'm just looking for a 5. It does kind of stink when you're only looking for one card for your straight, because you're at the mercy of how many 5s you have in your deck, which I think at this point is only 4. So now I'm kind of digging for that 5. And it can get a little scary. I'm starting to think, okay, I'm removing that 2 because I can play a 2 with my blue seal if I need. Oh, and then I just beat it with a pair, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not a bad place to be in, to accidentally beat the round with a throwaway hand. I have already 7 2s. I'm like, do I want to add an 8th 2? I probably don't. All right, 30,000. Every 7 I discard gives me money from the mail-in rebate. I have 4 2s. Okay. Okay, I have ace through 5. So now I'm looking for my blue seal. Okay, my question is, do I want to send it? Oh, I do. Okay, let's go ahead and send it. I still have 27 cards left in my deck, so it'll be hard to get that blue seal, right? But the more cards I can remove, the high likelihood of me getting that blue seal gets higher each time. Now, shortcut's great for straights, but I don't really need it. I'm trying to play 2, 3, 4s, and 5s, so I don't need to be skipping. I'm going to go for the Hangman. Continue removing cards from my deck. I'm at 48. And there's Erosion. Erosion gives you +4 molt for each card below 52. So I'm thinking, get rid of Mystic Summit. I'm going to be able to level up the Erosion. And it's already at... Oh, I didn't see it. We'll try to find it. There's Fibonacci. Fibonacci's super strong with hack. And I'm starting to think, do I need 2 hacks? Do I get rid of my mail-in rebate? I'm not really paying attention to the mail-in rebate. I'm making money with my gold seals and my gold cards. Alright, hang the 8 and the king. Discard the 2, 7, and the 8s. Thinking about holding on to that 7, I don't know why. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to throw these hands away looking for a 5 and an ace. I could hold on to the 6 in that situation. So this is pretty scary. Now every time cards drawn face down after each hand played. I'm hoping, there's a possibility that that's a straight, but not likely. I know I don't need those 2 cards because there's the 3 and there's the 4. So 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to figure out by sorting if I can figure out what these cards are. I don't hit my straight. So now I'm a little freaking out. I'm like, my whole run can just crash right now. So I'm gonna play all my low cards. I hit 3 4s in a row. I get 35,000. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing and hope that I get a 2 pair or a straight. I get a pair of 3s. Fibonacci triggers, and we're okay. I get 149. Fantastic. So yeah, that was a very sticky situation, but we got out of there. There's Odd Todd being like, "You missed me." And we go, of course, Odd Todd, we miss you, but we don't need you. I'm gonna do a little re-rolling. Oh. All right, let's get the Hermit. You see, I'm holding the 2 planet cards that I'm not using because I have a higher chance of finding a straight or a straight flush planet card. If the cards that are up there in your slots will not reappear in the shop when you're re-rolling or in celestial packs. So by holding on to them, you have a higher chance to hit the planets you do want. Like right there's Neptune. I'm still not thinking about starting to level that up. I'm not quite sure why. I think that's a mistake. I've passed up now about 3 different ones. I know I've only turned a handful of cards into hearts, but in the back of my mind, I know that that's something I want to do. So I'm not sure why I'm not planning for that, especially because I have the money and it's only $2 for the Neptune card. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, but I'm going to go for my low straights. No, get rid of the 7. There you go. All right, I'm looking for an ace or a 6. Now, I did throw away that 6, which, sometimes is good, but, you should check your deck and see, like, do I really want to hold on to this 6? Because I still need it. I need to go one way or the other. So 2 6s and 2 aces. So I have 4 outs to make my straight. So I need to discard a 2, a 4, and a 5. What am I doing? I guess I know that this plays well. And gives me a ton of money. Okay, great. There's a sun card. I'm looking at my deck going, Do I want to start turning more cards into hearts? My straight is at level 11. My straight flush is at a level 1. But so long. This guy. It's interesting watching it in hindsight. All right, let's get rid of these 2 cards. Now we're down to 44. My erosion's at 32 molt. That's pretty good. I am eyeing that invisible Joker. That's something I want. So, if anything doubled, is there anything I'd be really excited about? And there really isn't at this point. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8 is a straight. Looks like I'm holding on to it. I could be digging for my blue seal. Looks like that's what I'm thinking about. So I'm thinking, what's the harm in digging? So I play these cards. I'm going to probably dig again. No, maybe not. There's a straight flush. I go, I could start leveling up the straight flush. I also, by playing it, I could be digging if I don't hit my 52,000. Now, I didn't get rid of one of those cards. Oh, well, I don't have my blue seal anyway. Okay, so my straight flush at level 1 is giving me 128,000. So my brain goes, you can start leveling up straight flushes. You can start making your cards into hearts. All right, we get the trading card. This is one of my favorite cards. The first discard of a round is only 1 card. Destroy it and earn $3. So it's a way to really thin your deck. It's going to make my erosion card way more powerful. I'm thinking about Fibonacci, how it really works well with hack. And I'm like, do I need 2 hacks? What's great about trading card is it's also uncommon. So with the baseball card, I'm going to get that plus at times 1.5. So I'm trying to figure out what is the card I want to get rid of. Do I need 2 hacks? Do I need Fibonacci? And this is where sometimes your brain can melt a bit, trying to figure out what is the best move. I know that, I'm probably, I'm going to win this run, and now I'm kind of setting up for maybe an endless potential. So really, I'm probably leaning between throwback, hack, and Fibonacci as, which cards to get rid of. I'm probably going to take a look at my run info and see what my straight is up to as far as molt wise, and see what's the best way. Throwback right now is giving me ×3, and I haven't even used it as like skipping runs, right? Okay, my straight is at 34, and sometimes your brain can kind of just shut down a bit when thinking about, okay, what is the correct move? And I don't know if the choice that I make here is the correct one. So let me know in the comments down below what you would do in this situation. I guess I'm thinking erosion, because I guess Fibonacci re-triggers twice. So I'm kind of considering that. And I think I'm going to go hack. Okay. So I only have one hack now. When I continue on, probably going to sell both of these planet cards and open up the Emperor. I could also make that 4 a gold card. Go an Emperor. We get 2 pretty useless tarot cards. We get nothing here for me. I guess I take a look at aces, but I don't really need aces. And there it is, Cavendish. So now I have a second hard decision to make. Do I want to add Cavendish? And if I do, which card goes? Most of these cards are uncommon, so they're giving me times 1.5. Fibonacci, it's giving me +8. It's doubling, so let's say I get 2, 3, and 5 doubled. That's 6. 6 times 8 is 48. Is 48 times that like times 3? Sometimes I pull out that calculator. I think about what my mult could be. And then there's also times where I kind of go for simplicity and go, okay. The thing that kind of bothers me about Cavendish is it's a common card, so it's not getting that times 1.5. So again here, I don't know if I make the right choice. If I'm severely undercutting my run. But I do end up making a decision to take Cavendish. And I think I get rid of Erosion. Just kind of weird. Or Fibonacci. I can't remember which one. Erosion grows, Fibonacci eventually plateaus, right? But so does Cavendish. Cavendish is stuck at that times 3, but times 3 is huge in the end. So I kind of think about my hack right now. My hack's retriggering, which is great for my gold seal cards. But it's not quite doing a lot otherwise. So what I'm starting to think about is what I really want is Bloodstone. I'm trying to keep an eye out for Bloodstone, and I'm trying to keep an eye out for cards that'll turn my cards into hearts. All right, so we get to just remove a card from my deck, making Erosion more powerful and making it easier to find my straight. Question year, yeah, get rid of the ace. Okay. 2 through 5. I need a 6 or an ace. Hey, what's purple and surrounded by water? Grape Britain. These are written in a book and then published. Why did the fig go out with a prune? I couldn't find another date. All right, we're discarding the 5, the 3, a 2. There's the 6, there's the ace. Now I'm searching for my blue seal. I might just ship it here. I'm curious about how my score is doing. Ooh, I get $20 and then the $9 from the... Oh, I'm sorry, now it's just $6. But I get 924,000. That's pretty good. Okay, so now my brain is thinking about... Okay, here's the final boss. Forces one card to always be selected. That's not a problem. I'm starting to think about Am I going to go endless? And if so, I need to find bloodstone and I need to make more cards into hearts. Particularly anything that's like ace through 6 should be hearts. Alright, I get death. So I'm going to turn that 4. Make a copy of it. I think, do I want to turn it into a Hierophant? But I don't think I need to. Great. Open up the Spectral pack. Deja Vu. Deja Vu's really strong. I'll probably put it on that 4. It's lucky, which means I get it re-triggered, not only from the hack, but from the Deja Vu, giving me more of a chance to hit my lucky benefits. And if you don't know, the number on the right to all the hands are how many times you've played that hand in this run. Re-rolling, looking for something spicy. Okay, gonna discard a card, gonna get rid of this 8. I think, okay, I'm gonna get rid of some cards, but do I want to play that 4 just for the money? Why not? For $6. I have my winning hand. Do I want to play this 4? Sure. Could have gotten rid of that 2, one of those 2s. I'll discard these 2 2s and probably the 9. And I'm searching for my blue seal or gold cards. I'm slowing down quite a bit. I think I'm really starting to think about... So I have a straight flush if I want. There's the regular straight. I think I'm just going to send it here. Excellent, we're at 1,000,003. Idol is super powerful, but I'm not set up for it. And you kind of want all of the same type of card, like all 4 hearts, or, you know. But then the idol has a higher chance of triggering. I'm not playing that game. I'm playing straights and potentially straight flushes, so... Thinking of selling this, seeing what the Emperor gives me, even though I'm holding on to the Fool. Gives me Temperance. Fine. I don't... Really? Yeah, hold on to it. Alright. I'm still not leveling up my straight flushes. I mean, technically, I'm more likely to... Okay, there's oops all 6s. So I'm thinking about Bloodstone. If I get oops all 6s right now, and then Bloodstone, I'm guaranteeing my Bloodstone hits, which is key. And it's uncommon, so I'm going to get the times 1.5, and it's foil, so I get 50 extra chips. That doesn't matter too much, but I am thinking about, you know, if I'm really going to go endless, this is needed. And if I sell something, it's not a huge deal. Okay. So it's kind of like building this ideal run. So my next step would be getting the bloodstone. Use that for a Saturn. Interesting choice. Let's get rid of this king. I'm down to 33 cards. I'm sorry, 41 cards. I can play that 4 if I want. I'm thinking about it. Why not? $43,000 just for high card. There's my winning hand. I can play that for money. And I beat the round with just 2 high cards. I just skip. All right, strength is good. I could turn, I have a lot of 2s. I can start making more 2s to 3s, aces into 2s. Like I want to start moving up the lot, make more 3s, make more 4s, make more 5s. Probably gonna get rid of that 10. Oh wait, forces 1 card to always be selected. So I'm forced to play the 2. So I am gonna kind of discard my blue seal, unfortunately. I don't have my straight yet. I'm forced to play with that 5 of diamonds. I can strength these 2, which then creates a straight. I go ahead and ship it. There it is. All right, and that's a win right there. So, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty interesting run. And my thought is, well, let's go endless. Let's give it a go. I kind of have all the building blocks. I already see problems that I should have addressed earlier for going endless, but sometimes you don't know if you're going to really go endless. But here we go. So number 1 on the list is find bloodstone. Secondary is also turning my aces through 6 into hearts. So there goes that. I have a Neptune up there that I should be using. Make more lucky cards. You know, now that I have oops all 6s, I have a higher chance for my lucky cards to trigger. Okay, get rid of that 9. Okay, just need a 5. I might go ahead and just play the 4 for the money. Right now I should be pivoting to straight flushes, but I'm not. It's kind of scared to pivot to a level 1 or level 2 when you're at, you know, a high level with your straights, but you know, straight flushes are one of the hardest hands to get, and so they scale. I have my blue seal and I didn't sell one of my cards or use it. Use that Neptune, Matthew. Don't sell it. Good. So that was an error as well. So I'm buying the earth. There it is, bloodstone. I found it. So now we want to get rid of. Bloodstone's uncommon and it's plus 10 molt. So since it's uncommon, I'm going to get a times 1.5 as well. Great. I don't think I want to get rid of my trading card. I don't think I want to get rid of my baseball card. The Cavendish is locked, right? And erosion, maybe I don't need erosion anymore, right? Bloodstone's going to do all the work, especially with the Oots all 6s. I'm guaranteed to trigger my Bloodstone every time I play a hard card. And if it's with the hack, I'm going to do it twice. There it is. I finally learned. Start leveling up Neptune. It's kind of a shame. I could have had my straight flushes leveled up probably 5 or 6 more levels. If you kind of look back. When I started to kind of intuitively think this is what I want to do, I still didn't take advantage of the money I had and you know, leveling up the straight flush. Let's get rid of that queen. And now we're going to see the power of the Bloodstone. Okay, I have my winning hand. Now I could discard. Yeah, I'm going to start hunting for my blue seal because I need to start leveling up my straight flushes. Wow, pretty much any hand I play will win. Unfortunately, I don't have a straight flush, but that's okay. All right, 11 million. Re-rolling, I'm looking for the sun cards. I'm looking for straight Neptune cards, straight flushes. There's Sun. 3s and 6s are now hearts. Great. I find the Fool, so I can make more cards into hearts. Perfect. I'm gonna open up this Arcana pack. Now none of these cards I need to turn into hearts, so I can hold on to the Sun card for when I'm playing. I can strength those 3s into 4s if I want. With an ace and a 3 maybe. Or I can take the money. Yeah, that works too, I guess. I have 9 2s. So I need to start taking those 2s and strengthening them into 3s. So I can start getting more of 2 through 6s, right? So now I'm going to hold on to cards that aren't hearts because I know I can turn them into hearts. So even though those are hearts, I don't need them because, you know, I'm going to use the Sun card on the 4 clubs and the 2 diamonds and hopefully 1 more card. I can just play that and get them. Oh no. There we go. Perfect. And those into hearts. I have a straight flush. Now ideally I need to hunt for my blue seal. There it is. I have 1 more discard. I could discard hoping for a gold card. I don't get it, so I'm going to send this, and this should be... the arm to increase the level of the straight flush. That's okay, I'll get 1 right here. So in a perfect world, if I knew exactly what this run was going to turn into, you know, holding on to that extra hack, you know, not really, like I could see it in the place of like where the Cavendish is, that Bloodstone re-triggering another time is going to be way more powerful than just the Cavendish, right? There's a straight, which I don't really care about anymore, but I guess it doesn't hurt while I'm transitioning to straight flushes. These higher antes were like right now, I'm making about the amount of points that it takes to beat the boss for this ante. Nothing for me. Get rid of that jack. Right, have my winning hand. I'm searching for my blue seal. Get diamonds, that's useless. There's my blue seal. Nice. Here's a straight flush. There's another straight flush. I'm buying these other planet cards so I have a higher chance of finding straight flushes. I already found 2. It's pretty good. Okay, make a wild ace, or I can make a gold card. I'm thinking I'll eventually just get rid of that ace, but yeah, let's do it. Now, if I got the boss that debuffs all heart cards, I'd be over, because I don't have the vouchers that allow me to re-roll my bosses. So we have to be very careful of that. Alright, I'm gonna pause here. My time is at 23:30. So come back at 23:30. Why am I out of focus? Uber. Uber. Okay, we have to hit 840,000. Get our blue seal. There it is. Shipped it. Fantastic. Okay, we get blueprint, which will definitely add. The question is, what do we lose? I probably still want my trading card. I'm probably going to check it to make sure. But Cavendish is probably the one to lose, because I'm guaranteed to hit my bloodstone each time. That's clearly more than 3x, you know, with my straight flush. Sell for $1. What the hell? So what's cool about the blueprint is you can move it around. So like, I'm starting to think like, okay, sometimes I may want to use hack to get more money, but for the most part, leaving it on the bloodstone is probably the best thing for it, because not all the cards in my straight are triggered by the hack. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on a 2 because since I have 9 2s right now, I'm more likely to discard those. Use the Emperor and just sell my 2 planet cards, or I can take Temporal for $15. Okay, I have my straight, but it's not a straight flush. I'm just gonna play this 4. I should move it over to hack to get more money. But, you know, I think my brain is starting to melt a little bit. Okay, I get my straight flush. Looking for a seal. Not helpful. So I have 11 cards in my deck. I can go for that blue seal. Yep. Only 11 cards left. So yeah, let's dig a little bit. I didn't get it. And I could have been maybe a little more aggressive with my discarding, knowing what other cards I had in my deck, but I think it's okay. I'm selling that, not sure why. I don't have my blue seal. I'll make that steal. I'm not sure that's a good move. I think definitely for the future, making more steel cards is good, but I have a feeling I would use that red steel more as a lucky card. But yeah, I'm thinking, oh, I should be, at least right now, while I'm making way more than I need to, I can make more money by having it on hack. Okay, cards previously played this empty are buffed. Probably take the Hermit or Temperance, depending on which. Okay. Steal a 6. I'm using Emperor. All right. 7 million. Get rid of that 10. Discard this 2. I know I'll probably get another 2. I should discard that 5. Wow, my blueprint goes polychrome. Not bad. I'll take it. Not bad. It's the best case scenario. Another Wheel of Fortune. You know, with boots all sixes, I have a higher chance of hitting my Wheel of Fortune. There we go. $2 million. As you can see, I make a lot more points when I move my blueprint over to Bloodstone, but I make more money when I have it on the hack. Okay, 10 million. I don't know why I bought that. Just like I'm holding it for the potential. Ooh, there's a sun. Sell or use Saturn. I don't really need to be upgrading my Saturns anymore. I'm gonna check, see if I need any more lucky cards. I definitely could. See those twos. Alright, 10,800,000. Get rid of that 10. Get rid of that 7. I'm gonna play that. Should have played it with that diamond, or I don't know why I didn't do that. There are times when you're playing Balatro and your brain just melts a little, you know? Especially you're in the ante 11, brain's a little tired. There's these little things that you can do to optimize your run and you just don't see it, you don't think about it. You're a little tunnel vision. All right. I see. I was keeping the diamond 4 because I knew I wanted to turn it to heart. That's why I didn't discard it. See, I'm my brain is melted even in post-analysis. There's my winning hand. Looking for that blue seal. Got $20 with that lucky card. There's no blue seal. I think I'm a little scared forgetting, you know, how much I'll make with just hack. So I'm moving it over to just secure the win and go to the moon with this score. Definitely making some money. And we're at 451 million. So I'm getting close to having, you know, a deck that I can work with. So trading card can probably go if I find something worthwhile to replace it with. I mean, there's clearly cards I can remove. And, you know, in the end, I'm not sure what the optimized like build is when I'm playing straight flushes, like how many of each card should I have in the deck. Okay, I'm thinking about strengthening, kind of turning those 2s into 3s, evening out so I have more 3s, 4s, 5s. Okay, turn those 2s into 3s is not a bad move. There's nothing I need to turn into hearts right now. I need to turn really... Actually, I mean, I could turn those wild cards into hearts just to make my brain feel better, but they are wild, so I'm pretty good. You know, by making them hearts, then I can add buffs to them that aren't wild cards. Do I want another 2? I think about, you know, keep moving up the line to make more 3s, 4s, and 5s. Is another 2 worth it to me? I have a 7 right now. I go ahead and grab it. Think about, you know, I can remove this 2. I have a lot more 2s. Like that 3 seemed a little dicey to me, but I'm sure we'll be able to dig and find. Okay, we have a winning hand. What am I discarding? Oh, I'm thinking about turning that 6 into a heart. Turn those into hearts. You know, in this run, I haven't gotten a lot of death cards, so I haven't been able to make more blue seals. You know, if I get this kind of build again, I probably would try to switch to playing like full houses. So then I could be like making copies of the gold seal 4s. And maybe like the blue seal 3s, playing something like that. Also that red seal. I think I have a red seal 5. There's Showman. So Showman gives me the ability to maybe one of my jokers gets shows up in the shop again, like another bloodstone, another blueprint, which would allow me, or even another hack, which could be really strong. So now I'm thinking, do I need trading card anymore? You know, in post-analysis, I'm also thinking about that baseball card. Like, is it really something I want? See, right now it's giving me ×6, which is pretty good. It's hard to beat, you know, like if I found a constellation, it would take me a long time to build that up. so it's like a little too late. So I think I'm stuck with the baseball card. Unless I get some sort of legendary Joker. Even then, we're in anti-12, which is really hard to beat. And if anti-12 is hard to beat, well, anti-13 is completely killer. I really think anti-12 and anti-13 are like what breaks most endless runs. So now that I have the Showman, I probably want to re-roll looking for another Bloodstone, another Blueprint, another Hack. And even another baseball card would be good. Looking at my deck, I guess I'm thinking about what do I want to strength. You know, I would like more 5s. I only have 4 5s in my deck. 5s are key, so I need a strength like maybe a 3 and a 4. All right. You can discard that 3 and that 2 and that 7. Get my blue seal. I have my winning hand. I'm thinking about strengthening. I still have 3 discards left, but I'm also thinking about maybe this is not the round to do it. I guess I'm a little scared. I'm a little timid. I have to hit 300,000 points, which is something I've done before. I'm at that level. Okay, I'm at 731 million. Okay, so down below is another voucher. I forgot what it's called. We're gonna see it probably pretty soon. It'll allow me to go back in time one more time, but I lose a discard. Petroglyph. Yep. Now we're going back in time. The line score has been reduced as if I've gone back in time 3 rounds. And I have more time to level up my build. I mean, that's a pretty 4. There's Constellation right there. So yeah, I've been thinking like, oh, I can level up that 3, but what else would I want to level up? And I don't really see. Guess I could do another 2. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Alright, I think it's joke time. Yeah, make that gold 3. And what do they call a bull that sleeps a lot? A bulldozer. How do you make antifreeze? Steal her blanket. Hey, what does an elephant do when he hurts his toe? He calls a tow truck. Huh? Huh? You know what they got when they cross a gorilla with a porcupine? I don't know what you call it, but it sure gets a seat on the subway. Am I right? Make a glass 2 for emergencies. As you can see, since I've gone back in time, I only have to make 10 million. So now that I've gone back in time, I should be playing a little more aggressively to build up my deck, to, you know, re-roll. Because, you know, right now I'm hitting around, you know, I'm approaching 500 million. Let's see. Oh no, I'm at 719. Okay, great. But still, that's, in a couple of antes, that's gonna be Trouble Town. That's not gonna be enough. Alright. I get another blue seal. I have it on a 3. Put it on a 2? Sure. Yeah, re-roll. You gotta look for something good. It's rare to see that glass Joker. Good to see ya. You're not for me though. Hey, Psychic, you must play 5 cards. Get my blue seal right away. Now I have 2 blue seals now, so I think it's good for me to try to really get both of those blue seals. I think there's going to be times where I'm not being that aggressive in getting both of those blue seals, which I think will be Trouble Town, USA for me. I have my winning hand, but it's using a blue seal. I could play those 4s as a hand, but it won't score because of the Psychic. Okay, get my other blue seal. So right now I can use one blue seal because I have to use that too. There we go, both blue seals. I should sell that sun card. Hey, sell that sun card, man. Hey, what are you doing? Sell the sun card. You don't need it. There you go. There you go. That makes room for both of my blue seals. $9.27. $131 with no econ joker is pretty sweet. I mean, I guess you could say that Impulse 6 is kind of an econ joker. I have a higher chance to hit my lucky cards. I'll probably do Deja Vu. Put it on that lucky 5 or the gold 2. But I would do the lucky 5. I need to think about it as a scoring card rather than getting $3 extra, which at this point I need to up my score. Not a bad 6. How many 6s do I have? I have 5. See, I'm not quite sure what the best way, like how many cards do I need for my straight flush, you know? Maybe I have too many cards of each, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know? Like, maybe it'd be better if I only had 3 of each. The problem you run into, okay, here's Lucky Cat. This might have been the move to do with Showman. It would be hard to scale it up, but it's... I think that would have been the move. It's also uncommon, so it's doing what the Showman is doing score-wise already, so it can only get better. So I think right there I should have gone with Lucky Cat. I also think it would have been fun to see it, but I end up not going for it, and that might have been my one-way ticket to ending this run. Okay, I'm stealing that too because most of the time it's going to be in my hand. What's going to be a times 1.5? I need to be making probably more steel cards, more glass cards. I guess that's the good thing about having, you know, 5 or 6 of each card. I can afford to break some. So I should probably also be aggressively turning my cards into glass and steel at this point. Now, I probably should have searched for my other blue seal. I still had some hands to dig with. Alright, I've hit my first billion. $1.7 billion. So I'm fine for this ante. Next ante is going to be trouble. You know, campfire could also be an option, but it costs some money. But I'm kind of set up for it. I have my vouchers where I have, you know, net 50% off. So a lot of all my tarot and planet cards are $1. So it's cheap to level up the campfire. That's another thing I could have been doing. I guess I'm really holding on to that showman in hopes of finding another bloodstone or another blueprint. All right, I can death that red seal. I'm thinking about, do I want to strengthen anything before we get out of here? Now I have 6 of pretty much all the cards I used. All right, let's get out. Let's keep playing. Okay, I have 1 blue seal. I should be digging for my other blue seal. I'm going to go ahead and ship it. See, I don't know if that's the right move. Right now, I need to be extremely aggressive in scaling my score in any way that I can. Doubling the amount of Neptune cards I get, I think, is key. You know, I'm cutting myself in half by simply not digging. I'm gonna grab that Pluto card to block it when I open up the Celestial Pack. Now, I have the Showman, so like, there's a good example. I get 2 Neptunes at once. Showman allows for multiples of the same card to show up. So in this case, I don't know if it's better to like maybe even hold on to a Neptune and then open up the Celestial Pack in hopes that the Showman copies it. I don't know what the likelihood is with Showman. Does anyone know the likelihood? Post it in the comments below if you know the likelihood of the Showman copying like the planet card or any type of card. So this is a little weird because I have to discard a card in order to, see more cards. But since I use the Hangman, all these cards I kind of want to hold on to, but I have to discard something. So I'm saying, okay, I'll find another 4. Okay, there's a hand right there. I would like to use that other blue seal, so find a 3. I'm not going to find it. Okay, 8 billion. That's with 2 steel cards. Sure, of course. So, my need is to replace that showman with something strong. How about the gold Joker? Not sure why I'm wasting money opening those. I should be re-rolling. So I need to hit 47 billion, which seems tough. I probably should have kept re-rolling. It would have taken me under the interest cap, but that showman isn't doing much. It hasn't proven to be that beneficial. So that lucky cat, I'm starting to really regret not taking that lucky cat. That being said, Ante 13 is brutal. It is the ante that I end my runs at most often, I would say. If I go endless. I'm playing this now in case I need to play another straight, which this is going to be it. We're in Trouble Town. I also have discarded all my 6s, so I really played this round in particular pretty badly. I should have paid more attention to what I was discarding. I have an ace, so I can make an ace to 5 straight. But we're really in trouble. And honestly, even if I played it perfectly, I don't think I would have gotten to 47 billion. So I think it was a mistake for me to not reroll some more. And this definitely was a mistake to not have taken at least the lucky cat. But, you know, I was really hoping on another bloodstone or hack or blueprint. So yeah, this will be the end of this run. So yeah, this is the blue deck on White Stake. I hope you learned something from this run. I think there was a lot in there for beginning players as well as veteran players, and even I had a lot of questions. You know, I think your brain kind of melts when you get into the nitty gritty of these type of runs, and you know, there was some selling of jokers that I'm not sure were the optimal play. So let me know comments below what you would have done differently, where you think was a misplay, or you saw a missed opportunity. I really enjoyed doing this run, and yeah, I hope to see you around soon. Take care.